Hello and welcome back to your Cosmic Halftime Show for July 2025. I'm Dre, your Western Tropical Astrologer, here to help you navigate the starry skies. So, we're at the halfway mark of this dynamic month, so think of this as your halftime huddle, a moment to pause, regroup, and get clear on the cosmic plays which still unfolding. Imagine you're on a team and it's a big game where the first half has been intense and your opponents have put stops to many things you came out ready to deliver. Now, as we are heading back to the locker room right now, in this very moment, the astrology is your coach, offering strategies to adjust your game plan, build momentum, and aim for a strong finish in the second half to get you the W that you already want. Let's step into the major planetary transits shaping this period and reflect on how they're showing up in this second half of the month. So, July 2025 is like a cosmic symphony with retrogrades and dynamic aspects playing in harmony and tension. Here's what's headlining the second half of the month. First, we're going to be starting on July 18th with Mercury, the planet of communication, technology, and travel. It's going retrograde in fiery Leo, spanning from about 15 degrees of Leo to 4 degrees of Leo. This is a time to slow down, revisit, and revise. Think of it as editing a draft of your life script. Miscommunications, tech glitches, or travel delays might pop up. So double check plans, hold off on major purchases like cars or electronics, and keep receipts handy for sure. This retrograde is perfect for reconnecting with old friends, polishing projects, or reflecting on how you express yourself. Ask yourself, where have I been misunderstood lately? And how can I clarify my message that I want to get out? Then next, we're going to end up having Saturn, the taskmaster, just begin its retrograde, which was not long ago in Aries on July 13th, urging us to reassess our responsibilities and personal goals. In Aries, this energy is about redefining your independence and leadership. It's like checking the foundation of a house you're building. Have you laid the groundwork for your ambitions, or do some supports need reinforcing? This is a time to slow down and strategize for long term success. And then, right there in Aries with Saturn, you got Neptune, who's also retrograde and has been retrograde since July 7th, which started earlier this month, of course, and will be continuing to dissolve illusions in Aries with this Neptune retrograde. This is a call to clarify your dreams and spiritual goals. Are you chasing a vision that's truly yours, or is it one that was shaped by others that doesn't really match your authentic self? Reflect on what's inspiring you and what needs to be released to align with your authentic path. And then if you look over to the right, we got Uranus, the planet of innovation and surprises. It entered Gemini on the 7th, shaking up communication, learning, and connections. This transit, lasting until November, is a preview of a longer shift from about 2025 to 2032. It's like a sudden gust of wind blowing open new ideas or disrupting old patterns. Expect breakthroughs in how you think, speak, or network, but also be ready for unexpected changes in plans or relationships. Then on July 24th, we got the new moon in Leo trining that Saturn and Neptune, sparking fresh starts and creativity, self expression, and passion projects. This is your moment to shine, but with the sun opposing Pluto on July 25th, power dynamics or hidden truths may surface. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil. You got to nurture it with intention, but watch for those unwanted weeds of control and conflict that Pluto can tend to bring. Then on the 31st, we got two things happening. We got Venus moving into nurturing Cancer, bringing warmth to relationships, home life, and self care. This shift softens the month's intensity, encouraging emotional connections and diplomacy. It's like coming home to a cozy fireplace after a bit of a storm. Use this energy to foster harmony and care for yourself and loved ones. And then on the same day, we also have Mercury. We have the Mercury going in a Kazemi with the sun. And it's a moment of crystal clear insight during the retrograde. This is your like cosmic aha moment, perfect for signing papers, having key conversations, or making decisions with more clarity. Think of it as the lighthouse beam cutting through the fog, and you can finally see, like, you get this, just like whatever's been not clear in your mind, it helps you just kind of get that moment of like clarity, like you know what to do. And this marks the date for important communications as well. So definitely mark your calendars for this day. As we move through this retrograde heavy second half of July, you could picture yourself as an explorer in a dense forest. The retrogrades are like moments where you pause to check your map, retrace steps, or clear overgrown paths. You're going back over things, just checking and making sure and reorienting yourself. Then you got Uranus and Gemini. There's a sudden discovery of a new trail or a new path that you didn't notice before. And while this new moon in Leo is that fire you light to help you guide your way. So that way you can see. You can see even when it's a little dark, you can see where you're going, and you can see what's happening around you. So let's reflect and think about where in your life are things feeling stuck or in need of revision. What new ideas or connections are sparking excitement? So these are things we want to think about. And let's see how this is specifically affecting your sign. Aquarius, the second half of July spotlights your partnerships and creativity with a call to reflect and refine. Mercury retrograde in Leo starting July 18th hits your seventh house, potentially causing miscommunications with partners or delays in collaborations. Reconnect with old allies or revise agreements rather than starting those new ones. The new moon in Leo on July 24th, trying Saturn and Neptune, sparks a fresh start in relationships, but the sun's opposition the next day to Pluto could stir financial or intimacy tensions. Communicate clearly and really think about things. You got Uranus and Gemini in your fifth house. It's been there since July 7th. This could bring surprises and romance, creativity, or children. A preview of things to come for the next 7 years, because Uranus is going to stay there for a while. You got Saturn and Neptune retrograding in your third house. This could be slowing down your communication and learning, encouraging you to reassess these matters for now until around November or the end of the year. You got Venus entering Cancer on the last day of July. This could enhance work and health routines since it's in your sixth house, making it a great time to nurture your body. You know, if you were to get my advice, I'd say use that Mercury retrograde to clarify agreements, or potentially, if you are single, you could reconnect with past partners. The new moon supports new collaborations, but keep them flexible and only if you got to, since Mercury is retrograde. Uranus may spark sudden romantic or creative ideas, so you could explore those with some flexible openness and caution. because you're when working with Uranus and Gemini, like things are just gonna be all over the place and not really stable or consistent or long term. Venus in Cancer on the 31st is perfect for starting a health routine or a work project. It could bring some beauty into the work or harmony into the body. The Mercury Cazimi on that same day is ideal for partnership talks or signing agreements. So yeah, I think this could be good. Aquarius, this half of July is about deepening connections and sparking a little creativity. Stay open, reassess, and nurture yourself. And by the end of the month, things should work out for you. So share any of your July stories in the comments. And yeah, I wish you good luck for the second half.